guys, welcome back to my channel. If y'all are new, welcome to the neighborhood. As y'all can see, your girl is revamped. Yes, period. Get into the hair. Let's get into it. Y'all go book my girl because she did her thing. She did her big one. She very affordable. Like, oh my god, the hair is giving. Period. Okay, but anyways, let's get into this video, y'all.
Okay, y'all see this? We got a lot to talk about. Okay? Your girl is about to get on her business. Your girl is about to get real serious. Your girl about to get on her Zoom. Okay? She about to get on her Zoom. I've been on my Zoom. Don't get me wrong. But I'm very hard on myself when it comes down to YouTube. Like, out of all my business, I'm very hard on YouTube part, on the content part. Very heavy on the content part. Okay? Because this been my dream for a long time. But if y'all knew what y'all doing, and baby, get the cookie, get the like, because I'm about to get y'all the tea. The least y'all can do is subscribe and watch your girl. You know what I'm saying? The least y'all can do. If you like my content, but if you don't even fake it out. Because sometimes I be like, don't even fake it. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm about to get y'all the tea. Okay, this is for the beginners. Okay, so beginner renter friendly. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a beginner. Like, this my first time. This is my first apartment or whatever. But I know now, I've been a few months in now, so I can give y'all some tea. I can give y'all the rundown of how it's going and, you know, stuff like that. But, yeah, so we just gonna get into it. So, for one, y'all already know about the title. We about to get into questions that you need to ask, like, for your first apartment tour or, you know, very first time thing. So, I wrote it down on my phone because y'all know your girl organized. First question is, number one, you need to be asking, how often do the rent go up? And I say this because some apartments, like, they make it to where, like, they go up with the market or, you know, stuff like that. And it can be very competitive when you're trying to pay and when you're trying to buy, y'all. So it's like, you got to get into the right seasons when the market is going down, like, stuff like that. Like, you know, like, shoot, some places be having calendars when it's up and when it's low, and sometimes they don't want to tell you because they want you to hurry up and buy right then and there and stuff like that. But it's like, you could buy on this day, but it was cheaper the next day, or it was higher the next day. So it's like a win for lose. It's kind of like the flight system, if we being honest. If y'all ever got on a flight or you ever tried to book a flight, then you know, like, one day is cheap, next day is high, one day is cheap. You know, it's all dependent on the market, and y'all know inflation, everything. So I wish I knew the exact time and date to tell y'all. I don't. All I can tell y'all is that I'm just putting y'all on game with like that. Okay. 2 is, ask if utilities are included. This is a big thing because it's like, some people do it, but some people don't. You know, like, but I feel like it's big, and if utilities are included, it's a plus, because it's like, when you paying your rent, you paying off those utilities too, so you ain't gotta trip or worry about how much this next bill finna be, and if it's based off usage and all that other stuff. You ain't gotta worry about that because it's already included, so you straight, like, you set, you know, like, you done scored, okay? And if it's not included, just add, when you doing your budgeting with all your other bills that you have to go on with, just put it all on the list, make a little summary, you know, make a little summary, baby. Y'all need to be serious with what bills you got, make sure you can afford it. If you can't afford it with the rent, then don't do it, because it's gonna leave you in debt. Don't do it, okay? 3 is, what are the qualifications for approval? And so some places you have to have a certain credit score, or you have to have a co-signer because you're not of age, and some places you have to make this certain amount of money and stuff like that. And it's very important, because if you don't know that, then you pay for the application and all this other stuff, and you didn't know that your credit score had to be this certain amount, your credit score is da-da-da-da, whatever the case may be, then you're not qualified. It don't matter how much money you got, because you gotta meet every point. Okay? Next is 5. What amenities do you all offer? This is a good one because it's like, you basically want to get what you're paying for. So if it's a playground there, ask if it's like a laundry mat, a pool, a basketball court if you went to basketball. Well, some people don't have this, but maybe a golf course, you know, whatever you into, you know, just make sure, ask them if they have this, like what's the hours for that or whatever, you know, the case might be, because it's a plus. It's all into, it fits into the rent, so it's like you getting what you pay for. You want to get something that you're paying for, and if you don't care for that stuff, you don't care for them things like that, then it's you know, but some people do. So if you get the amenities, baby, that's a plus, because like, yeah, you got other stuff to be doing in the neighborhood and just being in the house all the time. But yeah, that's if more so like for the nature people, or they just want to get out the house sometime. Like ask do they got a gym, you know, all that type of stuff. Ask what amenities they got, you know. And yeah, oh dang, yeah, I think I said 5 for that. I don't even remember. There was 4 though, but now I'm on 5. 5 is there a pet fee? This is only for the pet people. If this don't like matter to you, then just, you know, don't worry about this. But as if it's a pet fee, I know some people don't be paying their pet fees, and I don't blame y'all, but cause who paying for that pet? But anyways, if you want to do the right thing the right way, if your apartment like do checkups and stuff like that just randomly out of the blue, this is very important because you don't want to get caught and that pet can get you put out or your pet can get sent away. So as if it's a pet fee, you know, pay for your pet to live there, because you got to pay your pet rent too. As if it's a one-time fee, or as if it's like a monthly fee, like, you know, like just know what you're getting into, because some people, they try to get over and they just be happy to make a sale, but they don't tell you all the other stuff that's going on down the line. Like, no, do not let them play y'all. Do not let them get over on y'all, okay? Anyways, next we have 6. Ask if you can see the exact unit that you're interested in. Like, be like, can I see the unit that I'm going to be moving in? You know, like, not that you necessarily moving in that day, but like manifesting your way into, like, you need to see what your unit look like. You need to see, like, basically like what you getting yourself into, because they'll show you a unit that's already done up and stuff like that just to make it look good, just to make themselves look good. No, baby, show me the unfurnished unit. Show me the one that I want, the one that I want to be in, okay? And even if you're not moving in that one, make them work. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, baby, I need to be seeing the one that I want. You know, not this base model that you show everything, okay? And y'all better make sure y'all check everything in there too. Okay, turn on the water, lights, everything. Make sure everything work, okay? 7, how long, you need to be asking how long and how short are you all leases. Like, what's the shortest lease and what's the longest lease? Because you need to go know what you're getting yourself into. Like, if you just living there for temporary, you're trying to see how the city work out, whatever, you're trying to see if you like it or not, you know, and then you want to renew or whatever over time, then do that. Do a short lease, okay? If you just somewhere temporarily, you just need to be somewhere for a certain amount of time and then leave, then cool. And then long lease, if you know you're finna be there for a while, you know you ain't moving nowhere, you just need somewhere stable to be in, you know, for your family, then you do the long lease, okay? You just ask them how long it is, and you know. 8, how much is your application fee? Well, this should have been like the first question, but you don't have to go exactly in this order. But yeah, ask them how much their application fee is, because sometimes they waive application fees. Sometimes you can go in there, they might have a special going on, like anything. That's another one, y'all. Ask for specials. But yeah, so, you know, just ask them how much the application fee is. Sometimes the application fee is not deposit. It's not like you can't get it back, you know, so you might have to apply at multiple places at one time, and gotta weigh your options out. Man. 9 is there a deposit prior to moving? Some people don't do deposits and some do. So, you know, like, ask them, because most of the time people are going to want you to pay a deposit because they want to see how serious you are on moving and stuff like that. They need to know that you're serious so they can get the unit ready for you and make sure everything is up to par and everything. So ask how much the deposit is, make sure you can afford it, and that should be going towards your rent. So, you know, like, you don't have to pay for it out because you already paid the deposit. Okay? And if they don't do that, if it's not towards, then they getting over and you need to get up out of there. Okay? Expeditiously, because I don't know who they think they is. Alright? Okay. Last question, y'all. What are maintenance hours? Okay, this is important because maintenance is so important, y'all. Ain't no apartment perfect. None perfect. Unless you live in Buckhead, unless you live in, you know, and everywhere's ghetto now at this point. But ask them what's their hours, because anything could be going on. The fire alarm could be going on. Your door not locking. Just, you know, whatever the case may be. But ask them what's their hours, because when you need to get in contact with somebody, you need to get in contact with somebody. And maintenance plays a big part in apartments, because that's basically on how they gonna treat you for real. Like, if something going on in there, how they gonna treat you, and are you getting your money's worth? Because you shouldn't be having to go to the store, buy this, do all this, then fix it up yourself for a place that you rented out. No, tell them to get on their job and do the work. Get to it. Because I paid for this and I need to be getting my money worth, and you need to be fixing what I tell you to fix, because what's going on? Okay? No way you should be fixing up something on your own unless you own this place, okay? Because then you're left for dead. You're on your own. You have to hire people on your own. That's up to you. But yeah, y'all, I hope y'all like this video. Please make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all go check out my revamp vlog when your girl's getting her hair done, whatever, because I'm in love with my hair and I'm in love with my wall. Like, yes, period. So aesthetically pleasing. Y'all can go check those shorts out too when I was building it up. But yeah, y'all, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and get your girls to 4K watch hours. That's the goal for this month. And yeah, y'all, happy August. I hope y'all have a great month, and I'm out.